Hello friends, welcome to Skills for You at Girija. This is the 5th episode in the series for capacity building and enhancement of language teaching tools. Previously, I spoke about why it is important to listen, general and specific needs, the process of listening, what is active listening, and how to train students using easy to do activities. In a classroom session, teachers do come up with positive comments like, Sushma, it's great that you have understood. Amar, your answer is correct. Well done. Geeta, you are very attentive today. There are negative comments too. It shows some students get the point easily, while for others it is a struggle. Why so? What is lacking? Is there a gap somewhere? How can this be corrected or taken care of? To start with, we must realize that apart from active listening, which is fundamental, learners need to master the skill of comprehension listening. It is a critical requirement for all academic subjects at the beginner, intermediate, and advanced stages of learning. To introduce comprehension listening at a very early stage through activities will benefit learners in more than one way. Let me take you through to what is comprehension listening. This is also called content listening, informative listening, and full listening. The objective here is the listener must listen to the message, the meaning attached to the message, the meaning that is very near to what the speaker intends. I recommend what is called the 4P strategy, which is pause, participate, predict, and post-play. Pause. Stop whatever you are doing, free your mind and pay attention to the speaker. Participate. Engage and focus on the speaker. Adjust your posture so that you give complete attention to listening. Predict. What the speaker has to say, knowing you are likely to learn something new and interesting that will enhance your attention. Post-play. Think about what the speaker is saying, analyze and paraphrase it in your mind or in discussion with the speaker and other classmates. Replaying the information will aid in understanding, retention, and consolidation of learning elements. Let's try to comprehend this with a few simple activities. The first one is my story. Teacher reads a short story or plays an audio clip of the story. Students form groups and tell the story. They can use their own words and sentences to narrate the story. Students are again regrouped and they relate the story another time. Finally, teacher reads or plays the story again and students discuss the changes, omissions and additions to the narrative and the interesting twists they have brought to it. This helps to identify how far they were able to adopt the 4P strategy. The next activity is draw this. Another engaging way to get students to listen with comprehension is the drawing activity. So let's start. The class is divided into groups and students sit in a circle. Each student is given a blank sheet. Teacher gives one drawing instruction like draw a circle. The sheet is passed to the next student. So all have a new sheet with them. Now teacher gives the next drawing instruction. Under the circle, draw two parallel lines or draw another circle or a rectangle and so on. Mind you, it is only one instruction. The paper is passed to the next student. This continues and finally the papers are checked and seen how many have got it right. A fun way is to listen to an instruction, understand the instruction, keep the meaning as close to the given instruction and the words or vocabulary that help the learner to identify and offer the right response. Another interesting activity is spin a tale. This can be a group activity where the teacher can monitor the progress. Based on the level of the learners, teacher can give suitable instructions. Students sit in groups. The first student starts a story. Now listen to the example sentence for story building. Manisha, along with her brother, started on this trip. The next student must continue keeping the context and the tale moves on. This can be a round robin, clockwise, anti-clockwise or random to ensure active listening and meaningful responses take place. Let's analyze this a bit more. In the example, the tale began with Manisha along with her brother started on this trip. A pretty open-ended sentence. Comprehension listening here is what and where the student can contribute to take the story forward. Some possibilities are name of the brother, place or places they will visit, duration of their journey, what is the trip about, how excited they are, how they are going to travel, what is the reason for this trip, and so on. As the tale progresses in the group, the options keep decreasing or different options occur. The learner's ability to comprehend is put to test. Comprehension listening is important to identify central idea of the passage, general details, specific details, and hidden details. Well friends, that's all for now. Soon we'll talk to you about other types of listening which could be considered branches of comprehension listening. Until then, happy listening, happy teaching.